So the program I took at McMaster was communications, and I did a minor in political science, and I graduated with my undergrad in 2010. And then I did my master's in communications and new media, and I graduated in 2011. I am the editor of Hamilton Halton Weddings, and that is a magazine under Sun Media. I'm responsible for all the written and creative content of an annual bridal magazine that features the Hamilton and Halton region, and I do all the written content. I'm responsible for large-scale photo shoots, and we also do little fashion films. So. There's never a typical day as the editor of a magazine. Some days can be pretty easy, just answering emails here and there. Other days could be a photo shoot day, and that is 12-hour days that are constantly non-stop, running from stores to grab dresses, dealing with caterers, dealing with photographers, and hoping that I get a good final product. So what led me to my job as the editor of a wedding magazine, it's actually wasn't my initial goal. I took a job with Sun Media's smaller publisher called Town Media, so they're just a division of Sun Media, and they produce Hamilton Magazine and Biz Magazine, and I took a job as an account rep there while I was finishing my master's, and I was selling the ad space for the Weddings magazine. Then time just went on, and I kept selling it, and I was just voicing ideas of what I thought would make a great magazine, and eventually I was named editor, and it wasn't exactly my goal, but I couldn't have been more happy, and it's just been pretty much a dream job. So the skills I learned in humanities that have definitely been transferable into my everyday work were professional writing. Being a humanities student, no matter what class you take, you definitely have to be a strong writer, and that's something that developed over time for me. It wasn't something came naturally to me, so that's been the major skill that's been transferable. Being involved in humanities as a teaching assistant was probably the greatest experience to help me in my career. Being an editor, I'm obviously editing and writing all the time, so I spent 3 years helping students develop their writing skills while also realizing that I have to teach the skills and mark papers consistently, so it just furthered that path into professional writing. What I enjoy most about the work that I do is that it's constantly creative, which is difficult to find in a role, and that it's constantly different. So every day is different, every article I write is different, involves different people, and that I get to draw upon the Hamilton Halton community of wedding vendors and work with some amazing creative people who've taught me so much more than I could imagine. The best way I think students can prepare for a career in editorial now is to definitely seek out internship opportunities. Most magazines will take on interns, even if it's once per week. They can just gain the experience that they need when applying for the job, and that's just pretty essential and crucial. My job search strategy when I was completing school and I was coming to that deadline was actually just apply to everything and take whatever comes your way. Job market's really difficult right now, especially when it comes to a communications career. It can be a bit tricky. I accepted a role that I was actually probably overqualified, having a BA and a master's, but it didn't matter because it was a foot in the door and I took it further, and that's probably my best advice. The one piece of advice that I think I'd provide students now is take every opportunity as seriously as possible and give everything your all, because you never know who's paying attention and who's going to notice that and where that might take you.